What is up, YouTube? Big Papa Jake making his triumphant return to YouTube after a couple months off. Glad to be back. Glad to be back on It Figures, where you guessed it, I talk figures. And today we're going to do a very special review of some figures I've been waiting for. But right now I just want to take a quick second. I'm going to dedicate this video to my big brother, Paul. We lost him to a battle with diabetes complications this week. He passed away on October 2nd. And I just want to dedicate this to him in the fact that he was the one that really introduced me to pro wrestling. He took me to my first matches at the high school we graduated from. Got to see people like Jesse the Body, Bobby the Brain Heenan, the Road Warriors, Kurt Hennig, all wrestle in our high school gym, which was an experience. And he really helped ingrain that love of wrestling in me. So this one's for you, big bro. Love you. I know you're up there watching me do figure reviews and probably shaking your head. But anyway, back to figures. And today I'm going to review the Collect Major Big Rubber Guys, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. I was planning on opening these and then putting them back in because, as I'll talk about, they're very repackageable. But I'll also talk about the reason I'm not going to do that. And we're going to start, I think we'll start with Arn Anderson here. And I have a lot to say about Arn Anderson. For my money, he is the best worker alive still. Probably my second favorite wrestler behind Macho Man. Embodies the business and embodies, putting a match together and storytelling and drama. It just definitely, if you can find a better pro wrestler, I'm sorry. I know people say Bret Hart, some of the other ones, but Arn Anderson, to me, for the work he's given, and not just in the ring, but outside the ring with WWE over the last, 20 years, in AEW as well. Arn Anderson has contributed so much to the wrestling stratosphere that, for me right now, he's on my bucket list. I want to meet him. He is my favorite living wrestler right now, number 2 overall to Macho Man. But anyhow, yeah, just wanted to say that about Arn. But let's talk about the Big Rubber Guys. Again, LJN style. And we're going to go over the packaging a little bit, go over the figure, and then I'll talk a little bit about why I'm not going to open these. So, first of all, got Big Rubber Guys, Major. And let's see, got Big Rubber Guys there. Arn Anderson in his trademark red trunks with the AA, and they are red all the way through. And then this comes with one of my all-time favorite belts, the TV title in red. I'm sorry, can't find a better belt. I just love this. I can't believe it's not in my belt collection. I'm going to rectify that one of these days really soon. But and there's AA, mean mugging it on the side like he does. Nothing on the side here, nothing on the side there. But you have a really huge selection now of the Big Rubber Guys that they've come out with. Again, these are LJN scale. They look pretty good with them. Got the Road Warriors. I got Savage. Got Ric Flair, which I'm going to hang these guys up next to. Got the British Bulldogs. I've got the red, white, and blue Macho coming. Not the Macho King yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to order that, though. I do love the way that Macho King looks. Anyhow, yep. So, Arn Anderson, as you can see, really great head scan there. Looks like Arn Anderson. A young Arn Anderson, I'll say, but the joke is Arn Anderson looks like he was 40 years old when he came out of the womb. So, but yeah, the red trunks, AA, they are not red in the front, white on the back like some of them are, and like some of his outfits were. But really, and people will talk about his time in the WWF as the Brainbusters with Bobby Heenan and Tully Blanchard. Obviously, this does not represent this time, but imagine what it would have been like to have in your LJN fake fed back when you were a kid, able to have the Brainbusters versus the Heart Foundation, or, the Dream Team with the Hammer Valentine and Brutus Beefcake, or even the Bulldogs. those would have been some ultimate matches to have in my LJN Fig Fed. So would have been neat to have these as a kid, even though, again, I don't really think of them as the Brain Busters. In my mind, when I think of Tully and Arn, they're the Horsemen, they're the WCW tag team champions, or they're the TV champion, and I'll show you with Tully, the national champion. So, but anyway, this is Arn. The reason I am not going to open it up, I don't know if you can see it here on the side, but they have not figured out their packaging issues. This came and it was cracked. I know the Road Warriors I got, and even I think Ric Flair had a little crack in the plastic bubble. From what I understand, the insides on some other reviews that I've seen, the insides are a lot more stronger plastic, but apparently this caught an edge or something, and I don't want to open it up because I don't want to get it where I can't put it back in. So I'm going to hang it on my wall just like that. Won't be a big deal. It's on the back. So there's Arn, and here is Tully with the National Heavyweight Championship there, belt. Loved it. When I was a kid, we used to make belts out of felt my mom had laying around and tinfoil. And that's the design I would make, are these kind of designs from the NWA. And also Hogan's first belt, if you remember that. Make it that shape. And I always did Tully's national title. I just thought it was a cool looking belt, but I don't know why I never did the red of Arn, because to me, again, that's the best belt. So yeah, you look at Tully here. He's got the red tights as well. I don't know if you can see down there, stars on his boots. TB right there on his side there, just like Arn. Arn has the white and red boots, if you can see that down there. It's kind of hard. I wish I could open these up, guys. I really do, but I don't want to take the risk. But Tully and Arn, man, they're up there. They might be 2 or 3 of my favorite tag teams. Heart Foundation and Bulldogs are up there, but I think Tully and Arn might beat them just because of gosh, their excellence. I mean, Tully's slingshot suplex, Arn's spine buster, you can't beat that. And just their psychology in the ring, the way they would cut off a corner, the way they would just, whenever they had a squash match, they would beat the living snot out of people. So, but these figures, again, I'm here all day for these figures. I've kind of had to, the price point, while it's not bad for these kind of things, I'm gonna put them right there. Price point isn't bad for these kind of things at about $50, depending. I cannot collect all these at $50 a piece. A, I don't have the space for it. B, they're not all of interest to me. You got the Hardys, you got a couple other ones here that, Brian Myers, no offense. Cardona, no offense. Wouldn't need that. Missy Hyatt, no thanks. Even the Rick Martel leaves something to be desired there. But a lot of these, are great ones that we didn't get as LJNs. Warlord and Barbarian, things like that. Brooklyn Brawler. And, they're really neat to be able to introduce into people's collections. Again, I've got Tully and Arn in my collection from Mattel Figures. However, these, to represent the LJN size, it's awesome. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. If you guys got these, it was worth the wait. I think they were supposed to come in June, I want to say. I think I ordered them way back in January, and they finally just came about a week ago. I don't know what the holdup was. Maybe it's those awesome belts. But yeah, look at those things, man. I got to tell you, I wish I could open these up and display them with those belts. But they'll hang by Flair up there in the corner, and get to my Horseman collection. I know there's a Barry Windham coming if he's not out yet. And I don't know if it's from Major or if it's from someone else. Must be from somebody else, because I don't see, it might be Latuni. I don't see him on the back here, but Barry Windham, if I could get him and have a true 4 Horsemen. Even though I will say, controversial, my favorite version of 4 Horsemen is still the original with Ole, Arn, Tully, and Flair. But I'm sorry, they might not have been the first faction, but they're the best faction. So, but yeah, let me know what you think of these guys. I don't know if you pre-ordered them. I don't know if they're even still available after how long it took to get them, but definitely love the Big Rubber guys. Can't wait for my Savage to come. And yeah, I'll be back with another review very shortly. I have another figure I'm waiting in the wings. I won't tell you which one, but again, this one goes out to my big brother Paul. Thank you for helping me find the love of wrestling that I still have today and passed on to your niece and nephew. And love you, brother. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Good hunting, and deuces, oozes.